All right. Okay. Hopefully this is working. Oh man, I don't know why it took me so long to get set up today. It's fine. It's fine. We don't have to get better at the things that we do. All right. So, I said so in the Discord, but for people who are unaware, I am sick. I don't know how long this stream's gonna go. It might be 30 minutes. It might be a couple hours. I don't actually really, I don't know, because I'm sick. I'm still sick. And unfortunately I have sore throat. So, you know, anything that irritates that is really gonna mess with me. You know, like talking, which is generally what I do here. Generally what goes on. So we'll see how this goes. The problem is I was like, okay, I got a sore throat, I'm sick, yeah, that's fine, but I just got to Endwalker. And I think I'm about to get into an instance, so do I risk it all? Do I risk my well-being just to play a funny little video game? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Okay, let's just go. So I will say one thing before I just go, like I said I was going to do. I don't know if I'm going to be doing many voices tonight, especially just because, again, you know, I'd rather stream and have, like, you know, a decent voice by the end of this than try and do some silly voices and just die completely. But yeah, that's really it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch over already. I don't mess around. Don't mess around for too long. We're hanging out here in Charlean still. Ray's managed to catch up to me almost. Whoops. Almost managed to catch up to me. I think they're AFK somewhere around the city. Oh, no HUD. I was like, where the hell is everything? Why can't I do anything? Yeah, it's because, you know, that's always gotta be active. This game is probably bad. You know, I think maybe, I don't know when addiction turns into it, but like if you hurt yourself to play it, maybe, but it's probably fine. Look at this guy sitting here and fucking shining. Does this guy know what an asm is? I don't know. Apparently they didn't skip the cutscenes. They got here pretty fast though. Then again, I think a lot of people can get here decently fast if you don't have to stream. You know, you can just go at whatever pace you want. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. So, okay. I guess just like a quick, getting everything in order. I don't know if last time I streamed if I had my Scholar Summoner to 80, which is huge, because I've covered every role now. But in a way that I actually want to do it. I technically had all the roles covered. No. Charlie music. Charlie music, please. Keep this. Keep this, please. But yeah, I finally got, I don't know. I really like these jobs. They're just, I just think they're neat. Getting this through. Why am I? What? What's happening? Oh god. All right. So yeah, if I'm almost got warrior to 50. Like I'm doing pretty good on my leveling everything. I don't know when I'm gonna start Bajia though. That's probably like the #1 thing that I want to get into doing is Bajia. I say that as someone who still has not gone through Eureka and probably will never make it through Eureka. I don't think it ends. I genuinely, like, people say that it ends, but I don't think it does. Pagos is eternity. Pagos is forever. You stay there and you freeze to death. You die to death. It's just a hell. It's just a hell. I feel like when people say they don't like Eureka, even though I've only seen half of it so far, I think they mean Pagos. Because oh my god, if I want to get every relic weapon in the game, which I do, I don't know why I looked over here. There's nothing over here. I'm not even looking at myself. There's just nothing there, which I do. Grinding Pagos is gonna be funny because how many jobs? 15? I gotta grind Pagos for 15 jobs? Okay. Well, you know, when you like a game a lot, you might do that. You might put yourself through hell. I don't want to be questioned by the police. I'm just not gonna look at what's going on over there. I didn't see anything. But yeah, I think the only other thing I did is I picked up my job gear because, like, I don't know. Also, finally putting plates on. But yeah, like the Shadowbringer's job gear, I like totally forgot that it's with a dude underwater. So we picked that up. Some of it looks very nice. Some of it looks very nice. But yeah, how does portraits work with this? I finally linked them to an actual whoa portraits. What's happening? What are you doing? They're all gone. They're all wrong. Man. I technically have portraits for every job. These are great. These are good. Some of them I made, I spent like a long time on. I probably spent like 20-30 minutes on some of these portraits, and other ones, you know, I probably spent 1 minute because I just didn't want to have default. I just really didn't want to have that. So I guess that'll work. I'm still gonna go through the main story as Paladin just because, you know, start as a Paladin, end as a Paladin. Listen, it's not every day that you get to be the poster boy. I think this glam is okay. The only thing I replaced on it since last time is I put the original little crown circlet thing on there, which is gold instead of silver, because I found it, because the armory chest is, or the armoire, yeah, is a thing that I put stuff into, and this is the first time I've taken something out of it. There are like things you can do in this game, mechanics, some people would call them, and it's crazy. Another thing that I've just realized again is this glowing I always forget the glowing little rainbow crystal on the end of the sword. Oh man. I really need to hear my voice back and how different it sounds, because it feels different to talk. Oh man. Okay, so last we left off, we got the nerds done. The nerds are done. The kids, you know, might have a future with their dad, maybe, probably not though. And we went out with the boys. We're missing a boy. Where's Justinian? Nowhere to be found. Estinian's he's somewhere else. But I think I'm really glad that we went Charlie and then Thavnair second, because can you imagine Thavnair first, people? Who Nidana gets trapped in the tower and you're like, oh man, we gotta lead an offensive on that, but first let's go to the library, let's go visit fucking Labyrinthos, let's go talk to Hot Bunny Man. And you know, like, I can understand the last point a little bit, like I get people, but feels like this is very pressing, and I feel like the other side is not very pressing. My voice, this is a bad idea. In the dock of the tower. We moved up to 81. Look at that. We're staying ahead. Okay. Alright, let's go. Since there has been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales? Everyone's gonna have the same voice. Everyone's gonna have the same voice today. I'm sorry, but not really. I gotta save my voice. I can't stop talking, but I should. Not there. I forgot Estinian tied his hair back. Or cut it, or both.
Thavnair has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
Yeah. Yes.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnair.
Yes, Matoya and Endwalker. That makes it the best expansion, I think.
Even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it at all, Alpha. No.
According to
That's your job.
Fidola's report, they were unable to free the Emolga. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Ifrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal, thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise.
Oh yeah, you think? You got smart people on this team. I think Graha should maybe would know, because we're dealing with, I guess, Amon. How do you pronounce his name? Crystal Tower, just freak. I don't know, freaky guy, with the nice hat. And I don't know, is maybe Graha, you know how to do 2 and 2, please?
A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
Urianger, true.
So we can hope, and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
Awesome. Wait, no.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself. The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodra by a considerable margin.
You guys ready for Aether sickness? Can you put that in the plan? Are you sure Alphino is in the right group? What? Kind of a nerd. It's kind of a nerd. I don't know about
If you're to
this.
fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
Nah, we don't need them. Me,
And
I do.
am more than happy to
I guess.
fulfill that role.
Yeah, the
I found
newbie.
wielding a sage's armaments to be rather intuitive, and look forward to testing them against a more challenging foe.
Why you bully him? It's not bullying. He's a nerd. He is. I think he would agree.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
The military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging point.
Moving on. We like Dragoon and yeah, Dragoons are cool. What do we like? We like the Reaper. Yeah, we're cool. We're badass. I don't want to use books. I don't know. I don't even know how to read.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Ray just got to Charlian today. He threatens to catch up every day. We gotta move. Can't allow that to happen. We must keep going. I've not played Paladin in a hot minute, so if this is a dungeon, which it sounds like it, you're playing Reaper. Name 3 abilities from a Reaper. A Gibbet. I don't have flying. I can't fly. Woof. A Gibbet and ooh. I just know the one. Oh man. How long are the towers gonna stay there for? Are they gonna like evaporate? They're gonna fall over? Fake Reaper main here. I'm not a Reaper main. I played Reaper because anybody can play Reaper. Should I just play Dancer? I want to play Dancer. I'm gonna play all of them. I'm gonna get all. I'm doing good. I almost got Warrior to 50. Fun times on Warrior. I'm doing a lot of levels. Turn off brain and play. I can. Well, see the funny thing about that is I turn my brain off no matter what job I play. Whether or not I get good results is, you know, not important to me. I'm not thinking, and you know what? You can't make me. These guys have cool armor. Ah, friend of Eorzea, we've been expecting you. You and yours will lead the mission onto the tower, I'm told. The wording scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. When you fellows arrive, I will direct them to join you. We pray for your safety and success. That one is too boring for me. Summoner, I said I like it, and I kind of do, but it is... I am asleep at the wheel, like actually asleep. Also, you weren't here for the beginning, but I said I am sick right now, and I have a sore throat. It's messing up all of everything of what I sound like. It tickles to talk. This is the future of Aetherite travel. I think I'll stick to boats. No warning, however empathetic, could have prepared me for that. Emphatic. On account of which, we are a little late, but fighting fit, mostly. Hello, Dragon Man. My friends from Permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. You must be, we should still call you Barsan, I suppose? Indeed, it would not do to confuse our soldiers. Very well then. For our part, we are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding scales. Please convey as much to His Excellency. Teehee. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Everybody gets a fire emblem. Ah, thanks. With these we can go anywhere those with the blessing of light can go. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break your monopoly on primals. They're all yours from now on. Good luck. I wouldn't mind carrying on as before, you know. Yeah, we get our buddies. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, yeah. I can now tip the scales. So have we, my friend. So have we. If everyone is amenable to it, let us review the strategy for good measure. Nice glamour, thank you. As previously agreed, we will divide into 2 groups. Gabriel and her band will break through the tower's defenses and locate its core. Meanwhile, the rest of us will tend to the prisoners, who will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summoning. You know there's like 100 elephants in that tower. I don't know if you can heal all of them. I don't know. And then again, healer kits at level 80 I'm unfamiliar with. So maybe. Just give them regen. Do they have enough health to live for regen? What if they've got like 2 health? The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thavnaran myth. Oh no, I forgot about the 3 sisters. As we have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. Are they gonna be dungeon bosses? I guess they could be. I mean, Luna Bahamut, which was a raid boss, is a dungeon boss now because we're epic. Commence the operation at your word, my friend. The people of Thavner, nay, the entire world, we must prevail. 3 trials. Oh, cool. Back-to-back trials. Hello. Tower of Zot. Let's go. I'm gonna do this as a paladin. It's gonna go horribly. It's gonna go so bad. I just gotta get it out of the way before I... Oh. What do you mean? 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 2 dungeon tabs? Holy shit, guys. We're real endwalking now. Tower of Zot. I'm scared. Yippee! I'm gonna check. Did you want to join? Oh yeah, yeah. I can invite you if you want to join. You can. Awesome. You want to join? Let's go. Okay, not an instant cube. That's fine. Dietra, Great Woman, the first bird in the hidden satrap of Radzahan, has bid the Scions cross to Nurenair and mount a foray into the tiny island's unnatural spire. A Tlafroy structure known by the locals as the Tower of Zot. Who named that? Who came up with that? Why Zot? Your companions join you on the journey, protective talismans in hand, prepared to face whatever unnamed horrors await you within. Come what may, you cannot allow Nidana and her kin to perish in the grip of dark magics of darker design. You named it Zot? Oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. That's good. It's a good name. I mean, I'm a little scared. Old Final Fantasy reference. Everything's a Final Fantasy reference. Everything's a Final Fantasy reference. It's true. But why did these people name it Zot? They're like, oh man, Final Fantasy 11's my favorite game. The Tower of Zot. Alright, I have a kit. I play Paladin. I think it was 3 actually. Okay. I have not played a single Final Fantasy game. I have no idea. That's where the Crystal Tower stuff comes from, right? So I guess that kind of lines up with Fandaniel and Ammon and however the hell you pronounce his name. I killed him today. I did Circus Tower. He's not that hard, and I'm not really scared to fight Fan Daniel. Honestly, I've killed him like every day. I do Alliance Raid Roulette. It's this clone. Yeah, but clones are supposed to be exact copies, so I'm not scared. I'm not scared. God, what is like... Man, I have not played Paladin in forever. Like, I've got like Confiteor now. It's for some reason on control, like the back key, the minus key. I've got atonements. I gotta repeat, I am sick. My voice is not doing too hot. Do you know how horrible it is whenever you talking and it tickles the whole time? Just like, don't you fucking talk, you shut up, you rest your voice. No, I'm an Endwalker. I gotta do this. I don't care that I'm sick. These people, the elephants are gonna die if I don't go in a Tower of Zot right now. Huh. So yeah, hopefully I remember how to play tank. Hopefully the healer doesn't hate me. This is my first Endwalker dungeon, which like means that like stuff's actually gonna be difficult, isn't it? Or harder than normal, maybe? Huh. It's scary. So this is it. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, but like, is it bad for me? I'm not very good. When am I gonna unlock high-end duty? I thought that's what Endwalker stuff was gonna be. I'm still not a high-end player. What's my playtime? After 37 days of playing, just know the mechanics. You got it. Hands reserved for the most recent 4 hardest. Oh, okay. That's fine. Not going to talk to the NPCs? Well, that would require me to read. Closest I've ever been to one of the towers, such a sinister aura it exudes. It's been a while since last I took to the field, and I can't help but feel nervous. But with everyone at my side, I'm sure all will be well. I'm also sure, Cryle. Lest you worry, I've not forgotten my healing spells. Be it restoration or destructions, this sorceress can command whatever magics the situation requires. Aside from primals within the tower, we shall for certainty encounter enthralled Imperial soldiers. Defenders conveyed hither by means unknown, who will stop at nothing to hinder our efforts. Though our parties are separate, I will trust in you, as I know you will trust in me. Let us both give it our all, and add another rousing chapter to the saga. To New Game Plus. Can't wait. If Stola keeping them company, the other party will be able to hold their own against the enemy if needs be. No, really? This party... Well, you know what? Never mind. I was about to say, like, oh, what's wrong with this party? They do pretty good. Then I'm like, oh, Cryle, Urianger, I don't know, Gratia, he got tired from fighting a bunch of hippogriffs canonically. So yeah, I guess Y'shtola is really pulling away on that party. Also, they made a party of like 4 healers, so that might also be an issue. So we can tackle our own task without worrying over them. Let us be about it. There just might be a couple primals in there. Just a few. I have taken up new arms, but my role is unchanged. I'm a healer through and through. Graha could do any role. I mean, so can I, but again, I'm not very good at it. It's knowing who once wore this sage's mantle, I wonder. When all is said and done, will I look back on the battles I chose to fight with pride? Warding scale is safely tucked away. I'm ready when you are, Gabriel. I may not be the Azure Dragoon former or otherwise, but I guarantee that I'll give as good as I get. Oh god, is good at it? Oh, okay. Versus armor, blessed with Redatusker's power, now Vitra's scale. Much has changed for dragons to show me such favor. And with Nidhogg with me, in spirit and in hand, no obstacle will bar our way, yet they won't. No, they will not. Let's go. I'll say the former Azure Dragoon before Stinian took the role. That's true, that's in the lore. I'm scared. Why has a tower got to emit a gas? Is that the guy from Toy Story? The Darth Vader guy? That's not the party. Oh shit, they're here. Welcome, friends. Ah, place, let us proceed with caution. Okay. Do we run past these? Do we pick them up and run? I'm gonna say yes. Yes, we do. Yes. Zot Armored Fiend. Grab this guy. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm scared. Okay, how should I play this? Oh, I've got Holy Sheltron now. That's the first time I've seen that. What are my buttons? It's gonna take me a while to learn all the buttons because I've forgotten them all. I do not know what all my abilities do. I know there's some self-healing built in there somewhere. Okay. Sense a great surge of Aether as if the summoning hath begun. Shit. Excuse me? I don't like them. I don't like them. MSQ come to life. I don't know. I just don't know about that one. Okay. I'm here. Onwards and upwards. Okay, this is as far as we go. Am I not? Oh, I didn't get this one. Okay. Strange. Strange. I don't remember dropping anything, but okay. I should really be stunning them. That's fine. Oh, I should put up a I should push a few buttons, huh? There's still everyone's still alive. It's okay. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Except for how many attacks all of these guys can take. Why is your health bar not moving? First boss, Timmy. It's over. Minduruva. I wish I remembered what the lore was. Oh god, new fight music. Oh shit. Blizzard. Oh, I don't know about that. Wait. Can I come back here now? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? What is this? Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Do you move? I'm trying to reposition. I'm desperately trying to reposition, but you just are not interested in me. What does that mean? What is that? Okay. Come back to the middle. I'm just gonna... yep. What is that word? No, come back. Okay. So it's gonna be like ice from that. Oh god. And then ice from that. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm taking a bomb. I'm failing everybody. Now we do the tank buster. Nope. Nope. I'm wrong. It's fine. It's okay. We got Rampart. I like the boss music. I was kind of tired of Shadowbringer's fight music because it was Like, the rock was nice. My voice is going everywhere. It's super high pitched. Okay, so I don't know how this works. So I'm just hoping that the boss dies really quickly. Oh, it's okay. The boss is dead. The boss is dead. It's fine. Oh no, it's alive still. Okay, that's fine. No, don't need Vons. Ooh, I like what you've done with the placement thing. Oh, I don't get to walk up it. That is the nice thing about being a tank, is you can kind of just get hit. What are they gonna do? Ooh, what is... I don't see anywhere else to go. So this is the play for now. Okay. It's a very neat dungeon. I don't like the flesh floors. They're not giving me good vibes. I don't like this. Actually, I figured out what I don't like. I don't like this. Oh, but their faces are kind of funny though. Oh, now we're getting into the Garlean Allegan monstrosity shit that we all know and love. I feel like Rampart's much faster. I need to pop something else. I'm getting hurt. Let's go with that one. That's a button. Left arm slash. Okay then. Larbird slash. Just dodge. We did it. Tanking's fun. I don't have sprint. This is a sad day. I got them all probably. Just not a fan of the flesh rooms again. There's really nothing's different. Just still not a fan of them. Oh yeah, Confidier. God, I always forget Confidier. Ooh, they hit, they do. They do that. And why do they do that? They don't need to. It doesn't help me in any way for them to be doing that. Okay, this one's gone. What's the I should just greet it all. I should need that and greet the rest. Second boss. Prosperity's Promise. We're fighting Sandaruva. Kill time. Kill this one dead. Howler must be protected. Okay, open with the tank buster, that's fine. Ow. I should play my job. Okay, we're just turning. What are we doing? What is happening here? Ooh. Let's go back to the middle, friends. Okay, no, we don't have to. We don't have to go back to the middle, but we should. But we should. But we should. I really like this music. Stop. We'll be frozen when count reaches. Oh shit. How do we know where to stand? Oh no. If I knew how to cover, I would have. I did it wrong. It's fine, doesn't hurt. It's a tickle. It's a tickle. No, I just popped my buffs. What? Okay, alright. Middle of the room. This is my job. This is all that is required of me. Okay, we're doing this shit again. So I don't understand how this works. So do we just change if I don't know. Well, you did it in the same place twice. No, I didn't do it in time. Like, it just doesn't seem very fair. Well, maybe we just get hit. Maybe that's just it. We just get hit by it. Probably not. It's usually not how this game works, but I'm just gonna say that's absolutely what it was, because I would never mess up a mechanic. I could never. My rotation is also just like, wow. All over the place. But that's fine. Ooh. I think that's the core. Ooh, no, not these guys. Not a big fan. Okay, that's a roadblock. Are we doing okay? I don't know. This seems pretty big for the pool. I have hollowed. I always gotta remember that I have hollowed too. It's just again, it's been a hot minute. Technically it's my main, but I'm probably using too much mitigation at this point. Not gonna have enough for the next fight. Friends over here. Okay. Ooh. Finally grabbed that guy. He fell off. Oh my god, find one of these? Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Actually using LBs as you're supposed to. Ooh. Let me just hollow. Let me just use that. I didn't need to, but like, you know, no pressure, you know. Just, you know, have a good time, not worry about these things. These things are fucking beefy. They just live forever. Okay. Final boss, who we got? All three or just the last one? You looking a little funny. No matter the cost, we must protect the tower. Also, you're talking to me. That's interesting. Lunar Primal who can talk. Shit. It's Xenos in a little costume. It's you know because the scythe. Where is the boss? Where is the boss? Shindaruva, you fucker, you're dead. Get in the triangle. You're not in the triangle. I don't know what that is. Okay, they're gonna be spell effects? Yeah, they are. Do I have to remember what they are? Give me aggro. Bet you'll ice and 2 more foes. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. What the fuck is happening? Ah! That's too much! Too much for me! What? Shit! You kill you. Oh my god. Oh, hey. Hey. No bombs. We're good at the video game. Uh-oh, the healer's dead. That's not good. That wasn't my fault. I don't think. That's okay. No, hold on. I'm a paladin. No. No one dies. No one dies. You stay alive. You stay alive. Me, I'll stay alive. Uh-oh, they're gonna do the fucking thing. Okay, I'm out of heals, so just don't get hit. Don't get hit, okay? Alright. Just run in a direction and start screaming. Just start yelling. Fear tactics. Scare tactics. I think fear tactics is the opposite. Do I have a marker on me? I can't even see. Uh-oh. Guys. I need a... Oh yeah, I can instant heal. I can instant heal with... Oh no! Come back! Heal! I don't have mana! No! I don't have mana! There you go! There you go! Oh, shit! Start screaming! Remember! Start yelling! Start yelling! Dodge it! Get out of the way! We all crush in! Oh shit, you need health. We kill this one? I feel bad for the healer, but not really. This is great. Shit. Fuck. Oh no. I don't have mitts. I can't do anything about that. I'm running out. Ah! No! No, I lost wife. Shit! Heal me. Heal me. Heal. We can kill one. You sound like you got this. What's happening? We killed one. It's not over. It's not over. I thought it'd be done. Take this health. Heal. I'm the healer now. Oh shit. I got rampart. I got rampart. Oh fuck. You say that like it's over. You say that like we're done. Ah shit, I'm out of mana. They've got so much health. Uh-oh. Don't worry, instant cast heals. Once I get mana back. Atonement gives me mana. Atonement gives me mana. Oh, I just spent it. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. What is happening? They've got the orbs. Stay away from those. I'm dead. I can't do anything about this. Oh, wait. That's another. It's another one down. Come on, Zella. We got it. Oh, shit. We can do it. Give me mana. Give me my mana. Heal. Oh my god. What do you mean it's through the game? What do you mean? We did it. Holy shit. It's the best dungeon yet. Oh man. Oh shit, I'm sad. Ugh. Can't be happy about dungeons in this game anymore. Holy shit. GG's. GG's. What a fucking game. I loved that. That was fun. There you go. There you go. I'll take that. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. Alright, we found the core. This Final Fantasy. Remember when you got your chocobo? You remember? Good times. Oh man. What a fucking game. That was funny. It's like the first time I've like clutched as a tank.
Is everyone all right?
Or he would have saved me there, just saying. You would have died
We
immediately.
fortified the capitals with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
I kept you alive with a couple of those heals, and then I stopped healing you. It's just oops. I missed. Warrior gives heals? I didn't even know they did that.
Lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong.
I'm just never good enough for you, am I,
It's
Josh?
Heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stola?
I see it. Aether, siphoned from the land, runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point.
Here.
This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it.
Just in
It
case.
is as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
Do we have the time? You still haven't died this expansion yet, and I know what's gonna happen, so maybe this is bad.
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core.
What?
A man's limb.
What?
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
He put an arm in there? You just gonna stab it? Or he's gonna star diver, it's his favorite move. It's a pretty cool move though, to be fair. What?
And that should be the end of it.
Don't say shit, Alpha, no, that's the bad stuff always happens.
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
I set some bombs at the base of the tower just for funsies.
How are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
What? We just get a mass we invited them all in the party and we teleported away. They accepted the request.
What happened? Where are we?
They alive?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Oh no. Catboy. Come on.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
No, it's her and Angelo. Didn't you hear, Thancred?
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions!
Hi.
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Do we actually get to explore the city? Do we? Graha's theme's probably one of the best themes in this game, I think. But damn, we finished that problem pretty quickly. Just not expecting that. The liberated prisoners are being transported to Radzethan for treatment. Alice and Y'shtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment, with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. I've had my moment. Let's fucking go. Had enough rest, have you? You never were one for being idle. Right. Ashan bade us come to make us do that at our earliest convenience. The others will join us there once they have finished tending to the prisoners. Ah, wait, on second thought, you and Estinian should go on ahead. I need to make a quick detour by the Great Work. We left Graha in the alchemist's care, you see. Best to fetch him before he's crammed into a specimen jar. Just you and me then. The guardsmen at the gate should wave us through. They're taking his eyes as we speak right now. Okay. I think we actually get to go into the city proper this time, which is neat. I honestly am really surprised that we just took care of a tower just like that. It's gone. I don't know what we're gonna do with the towers at home. Like, I have my suspicions, but I don't think we're dealing with those in the main story. I mean, they're in old areas, right? So, I don't know. My theory, and this is a... How many towers are there? There's Germania, Shroud, Limsa, the one outside Alamigo. There's one in Pagelthon, and Yansha. So that's 6. I don't know. I had a theory. It's bad. I was like, are they gonna do it off screen? Maybe they're just gonna do it off screen. My other thought was like maybe it's a role quest thing, but there's 6 of them. That doesn't make any sense. So we didn't deal with the one in Pagothon, did we? It's still up and running. Still making ifrits. Maybe it's the raid. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect. Do I actually get to cross the bridge, or are you just gonna teleport me? Ah, Haunted Scions, you are free to enter at your leisure. As I cannot leave my post, I'm afraid you must make your own way. Should you require directions in the city, the sentry stationed at the fountain atop the steps should be glad to assist you. Yo, we made it! Though I've been to Redzatham before, this place is a veritable maze. Rather than risk getting lost, we had best ask for directions from this sentry at the fountain. Lead the way. Don't expect me to act as your tour guide like certain others. Justinian is accompanying me. Wow. Buddy. Oh god, yeah, it is a bit of a maze. Well, I can't mount in this city, huh? I thought this would be the small city I could mount in. Do they not have one? Are they both just big cities? So it's pretty cool. Ah, Mr. Gabriel, I presume. I understand you are here for an audience with the satrap. If you require directions to make it through that, I should be glad to provide them. Satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Redzatham. To get there, I would ordinarily recommend a route that takes you by the bazaars in the city's north. Due to the state of alert, however, most businesses are currently closed, the Aetherite disabled. As such, I will provide you with an alternative path. First, please ascend the steps next to this fountain, and then continue left. There will be more steps, and upon ascending them, you will emerge at Paxos Path. Proceed through the large door on the right, and you will arrive at Ruvida Fibers. Within you will find another sentry who will give you further guidance. The words we head up. Sounds straightforward enough. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Was not paying attention. He said it was under repairs. Can I actually attune? Or is that a no? Oh no. No Aetherite. No fun. So, is it up behind him, you said? Right? No, he did not. There's nothing up here. Oh, you know, I can listen to directions. I can listen for sure. It's up here. It's fine, it's fine. That's cool though. This usually they kind of have like a second city that's kind of like whatever. Oh man. Do I get the dialogue? Ah, yes I do. Yes I do. Give me the dialogue. Ah, yes I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby isle. Treasure vault of one of Radzathan's wealthiest families. They took the god of luck for their guardian, on account of which they occasionally open up a section of their vaults for aspiring treasure hunters to try their own luck, or so they say. There are also coffers hidden across the land that act as portals. Find one, you gain access to the vault. What the fuck? Is it real? Something to bear in mind in case you exhaust your funds while on the road. It is a troublesome experience, as I can personally attest. Oh, great. Okay. Treasure portal? Sure. Alright. This is a very pretty city. I don't want to say it doesn't look as crowded as Charlian, but I haven't been to like the market section yet. Dude, are you? In that case, please follow this hallway to my right and go to the door at the top of the stairs. You'll emerge at the entrance to the airship landing, where another sentry should be on hand to assist you. Incidentally, if you send the steps to either side of me, you'll find the workshops of Ruvida Fibers. Though you're free to observe the artisans, take care not to lose your way. Go up. Ah, Thavnarian weave. Hard to imagine more vibrant stuff. I dare say Emmerich would be partial to the gold thread. And the blue, of course. He loves his blue. I've never put much thought into what I wear. A spare set of clothing is usually all I carry. If that isn't enough, I can always obtain something locally. TikTok. Hello. If you are here for an airship, I'm afraid all flights have been suspended until further notice. The state of alert is still in effect. Perhaps it's for the best. That aside, we're not here for an airship. We have business at Megaduda. Oh, in that case, permit me to direct you. From here, it's quite simple, really. Send these steps, then continue straight ahead and cross the bridge. Can't miss it. Thank you. Thank you. Give me this shard, though. You're hiding this from me, and I need you to stop it. This is for me. No, this is for me. Why can't they let me teleport in and out of here whenever I want? Why they gotta do the Yulmore on me? I guess that does mean we'll be back here for some story event, huh? Hopefully it's not as scary as the one that happened in Yulmore. And hopefully it doesn't lock me out of my role quest like the last one did. What you got going on here? I remember passing by here with Washan. Situation being as it was, he regretted not being able to show us the sights. Life has yet to return to normal here, but when it does, you ought to pay another visit. Though the city is confusing, the food is quite good. Partial to Hams myself. The meat's surprisingly tender and flavorful. Squawk squawk. That one's too far away. You see, I have some rules set in place, and that is just not within the rules. This is very nice. You can actually go in the water. It looks like you can. Can I go over there? This is very nice. Holy shit. This beats the Crystarium. I'm gonna be honest about something. I never really did like the Crystarium. It's a little plain, I felt. Also, I just see the Crystal Tower and there's a part of me that just gets angry. Greetings and welcome to Megaduda. May I inquire after your business? We're members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, come at the invitation of His Excellency. Ah, of course, we've been expecting you. I will show you into the audience chamber, if you would please follow me. We did it, gamers. We made it through the city. Listen, you could talk to people. You should talk. Make friends. Humor Alphino at least.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
I mean, you have, but it's like fine.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent in more ways than one.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence.
And it was a dungeon.
No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales. Pray accept your due reward, along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
You look like you're responsible for something. Give it to the kid. I mean, he is. But
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat Han will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
ugh.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
No, it's like you can take him back.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply.
There's such nostalgia for Heaven's Word. I love how this game is just kind of peppered with moments where it's like, the Heaven's Word music creeps in. It's like, I remember that. Remember you did that. I know it's really like kind of like away from most of the plot, but like that was cool, wasn't it? And I'm like, yeah, it was cool. I do like that music.
And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made. In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain untouched by the chaos and carnage.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question.
Can I have a question? Where is Midgardsormr? Because Midgardsormr's in a weird place in the lore, because if you did Omega, he's like rebuilding his power. But if you didn't do Omega, then I guess he's not. And like I feel like he's a very strong, like if we're in the gathering every single ally we've ever gathered in the entire game, he's one of the first ones I would call. He's a big strong dragon. The dragon.
The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
Once read in a net newspaper.
When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
They were besties. Oh, what is a reflection in the orb? Holy shit.
So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
And she's gonna say like 5 different riddles that really amount to like nothing at all outside of you can do what you want. It's like, Hydaelyn, we're all dying from the final days. You're our only hope. Do you know anything? And it's like, do not worry, traveler, for I know that in the brightness there will be hope that will purge the dark, and you will be able to make this choice. Hydaelyn doesn't help very much. People are dying every day. Live, laugh, love, Hydaelyn.
Seek you to divine the will of this star. If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort. 'Tis a story from my youth, many years ago. To my sire, I once posed the question, Of all the stars in the sky, why didst thou settle upon this one? To which Midgardsummer did reply, "'Twas the last bastion of hope."
That was also a thing that I was curious about. Because when they say that this is the star, like this is the planet, so there's other planets. Like, I don't even want to think about what that could possibly mean. I don't know if we're doing aliens. I don't want to do aliens, personally. But I also thought for a while that the reflections were other planets, but I don't think that's the case at all. So that's good.
He believed so long as Hydaelyn endured, so too might dragonkind. Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue. 'Tis a stone I've left unturned ever since.
Can we go ask him?
Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydaelyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
Thank you, Vritra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
Where are we going next?
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Goodbye.
Prithee, a moment.
I'm a big fan. Can I get your autograph?
There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion. This hero of renown and rumor, 'tis thee.
Hi. We've crossed paths, yes. I only wish you could be here with us now. That would help a lot. You got another curtain back there?
Of his clash with Omega and the long slumber which was his price.
I did that one.
Yet even closed in sleep, my father's eyes are far from blind. He is watching over thee, watching over this world.
Huh, okay, I got some of my answer. Answer to one of my questions.
The revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained amidst Midgardsummer's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread.
Someone's playing music very loud outside. I'm trying to see if it's catching up on the microphone. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're good. Let me know though. I'll turn it out. I'll try and figure something out.
For upon thy life's wheel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot, thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease.
You fucking telling me?
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Well, it's not all terrible. I think I'm a pretty nice person. I mean, you know, there's some positives to the hell of being acquainted with me. It's fucked up.
Take heart and
Don't worry. I'll put the best plot armor I can find on them. Thank you, Reacher. You're pretty nice. Come back for me.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
Well, you have.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
Okay, you know what? Fair. We've got a good system going now.
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter. Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
Yeah, with however many left of them, you know, we've got by the end. It's not gonna be gone too far. People in your area meet primal influence. Yeah, what the fuck? It's actually just definitely my charisma. It's not primal influence. It's my charisma. That's what I have. I definitely have it. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Only I'm allowed to be immune. You know, no, if everybody's super, no one will be. So what were you and Vitra talking about? Nothing? Very well, if you say so. The others have gone ahead to the High Crucible. Let's catch up to them. The attendant was kind enough to give me directions to the High Crucible. First, let us return to the mulberry orchard. I need a quest step for every turn in the road. And I can find my way. I started in Ul'dah. I can find my way through a confusing ass city. I've come this far. From here, we're supposed to follow the path left and past the mulberries. Okay. Don't forget to tie your shoe. Quest unlocked. Yeah. Appreciate the scenery on the right. Quest complete. Alright. It's a very nice place. Straight turns, enter the door straight ahead, then descend the steps. I thought the Crystarium was confusing. How? How is the simplest layout in the world? Doesn't compare to Razat On. The architecture and decorations make it even harder to get your bearings. Anyway, let's see where this door takes us. This is someone's house. This is very nice. Aetherite Plaza. Can I attune to it? Is it still broken? Here's the Aetherite Plaza. So far so good, and there isn't much further to go. From here we just need to cross to the other side of the hall, then pass through the larger of two doorways. The High Crucible lies beyond. I suspect the others have already collected the warding scales. Come, let us join them. Is it still broken? Did you break this still? Damn it. There's people around. That's nice. Buddies. Ooh. What the fuck? Well, last of course, but at least we found the place. What?
These are the talismans we were promised.
I don't like when they play the trailer music. That means something's gonna happen.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
The whole world's working together. We could do anything.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Or we do both.
Of course, we would need to consult with various alliances
Yes.
before such a drastic measure
Yes.
could even be contemplated.
Table meeting. Let's do it.
To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
You doing okay, buddy?
I can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And Doma's shinobi network should come in handy for passing on the word.
Okay, Bosnia I haven't done. I did not do that story yet, so...
We shall share the burden then. Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Is that the best place to... I mean, okay.
Please, I must speak with you.
Hi.
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
I did it.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough. All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
This is the beginning of the main story and we've already saved part of the world. We're doing pretty good.
Yet who hath truly saved who? Due in no small part to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of proven efficacy. Replications of thy work now stand ready to travel across the seas, unto the hands of those who might wield them against this rising evil.
The talisman? Is this true?
That's one thing that this expansion has done already. It's just made a crafter cool. Now granted, it's only one of the crafters. Alchemist, the best one. It's the only one I have like decently leveled. And by decently, I mean like it's like level 20. Don't you know? I know, impressive, but this is a pretty cool room for crafting.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask.
Tataru's cool. Tataru is pretty cool, but like, yeah, that's really it.
Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Ah. Flower?
Look at that. Its color is completely changed. What do you have there?
It's mine. Can't have it.
How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Yeah, I was hoping someone else would say that because sometimes I feel like I just miss things.
It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
That's
Foreign
interesting.
scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions.
That seems important. You're not gonna use the name of like the fucking fight theme. Torn, isn't it torn from the heavens? That's what it's called. That's like the that plays all the goddamn time in this game.
Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities.
Limit break lore.
That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
Dummy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research.
They hate this in Charlian.
Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Estinian's so bored, I can tell. It's like, I don't care. I care, Estinian.
I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the annex.
So this invisible substance is supposed to do what now? You know, give good vibes or bad vibes.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded.
It's 5 energy.
Rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
Wow. That's the end of Endwalker, I think. That feels like an ending. We're done. Look at this fucking thing. This looks cool. Maybe I should level crafters. Sounds like a lot of work, though. Ooh. Nice weapon. Is Ray still sitting there? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Welcome to Endwalker. I'm speeding away from you as fast as I can. I will stay ahead. I must. I don't think I can. I don't think I can if I stream it. Which I am. So. Shit. It's good to be back, and with the fruit of our labors safely in storage. For now, we have but to wait for the others to return from their respective meetings with the Alliance leaders. As Tancred suggested, you should get some rest in the meantime. Sleepy time. Welcome back, Gabriel. Carl has surprised me with your recent accomplishments, with an amazing feat to eliminate a tower and pave the way to deal with the rest. What isn't much? I've changed your sheets and pumped up your pillow. After all, there's nothing like collapsing in a nice clean bed after completing a major milestone. Be it penning a thesis or defeating deformed entities. Yeah, they're on the same level, I think. So would you like to take a look at your new and improved lodgings now? No! No! New and improved lodgings. Oh, I actually have like a tidy room now? Or is it just the same? It looks like the same room. And it's back to gray. Was the yellow in the middle always there? Can't remember.
Take heart and protect them well.
Who's in my room? I'm just reminiscing. Who is it? Terrified.
Good, you're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you?
I don't eat.
We've bought quite a spread if you're interested. Only the finest dining from the last stand.
McDonald's. Happy Meal. Okay, Graha, I'm happy for you.
Lest you wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Damn it, he doesn't want to hang out with me.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect Charlian cuisine is not to his liking.
Oh, I don't know about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
What? To perfect his brooding stare?
Gosh, just going to town.
I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Speaking of one's physical condition, Mistress Kryl, I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done.
That you know of.
If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness was...
What the fuck do I have to prove my conviction anyways? At this point?
Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed, and in turn I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Telophoroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans.
I think we did a good enough job.
Even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
Gabriel has not touched the burger.
Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from the depths of Numenon, I presume?
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes, well, after a fashion.
This is such a cute scene. I like this. Everybody's just hanging out.
They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. And I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention now, could I?
It's fine. It's fine, man. You don't know. Can't be so angry. I wasn't questioning. I mean, I figured. Grati of Mission Impossible down a book. Gosh, there's that motherfucker. Keep seeing that guy. He's everywhere. We pushing it on until dawn. Should we call it a night? You do know these are my quarters. Party all night. No sleep.
I'm not that ambitious. But 'tis pleasant to idle away the hours every once in a while.
Why are you moving like that? That's different. What does green mean on the mood ring? Oh, good. Yeah, I was about to say, man, we're having a great time. We need someone to say something stupid. Here he is.
Ah! Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that.
Just trying to make conversation. So is Finn Daniel's theme just a rendition of the Heavensward theme now? That's what this is. And it's still confusing me. Because what connection to Heavensward is there other than the Baz's Law? Is that it?
I come to you once more as the bearer of bad news. Our tower in Thavnir has been toppled. And I need not tell you by whom.
Took that funny dancing song you always do.
Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
No. All else is equal.
Why's it gotta be like that, man? What happened?
Equally tedious, equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame. I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck would never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn, burn, let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more.
He's like, man, I'm not that crazy, okay.
I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence.
Guys, don't fight.
You
gotta get along.
mistaken, for I do find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth, much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
These fucking guys. Guys, I had a terrible I just have a sneaking suspicion that maybe we should go to Garlemald, like right now. I don't know. I know we were thinking about whether we are going to go to the other towers or the main one. I just have a feeling. I had a dream. Sound the bell, school's in. Oh no. No. Oh, there you are, feeling refreshed, I hope. It's about to make my way to the studium as it happens. Wanted to try and speak with Scholar Montague and thank him for coming to our rescue in the rostrum. As it turns out, he'd come here to see us following the hearing, only to find that we'd already departed for Thavnair. Knowing him, he was probably hoping to achieve the cud with his former students. That's a word, I guess. Since we're still waiting for Yishtol and the others, I thought now the perfect time to pay him a visit. Care to join me? That it's settled. The twins will be coming too, assuming Alphino can tear himself away from his new toys. I'll let you rally the troops while I go on ahead to Phenomenon. Considering my recent impropriety, perhaps I should avoid showing my face around the studium for a time. Might be for the best. If the others should return, tell them we will not be long. So many characters in this game. We've got new characters. I'm just thinking maybe we need to kill one. That's just an idea. Heading out for a stroll. Scarlet himself was here, and in that case, what are we waiting for? I too am eager to see him, though I somewhat dread the thought of visiting the studium. I dare say our notoriety precedes us. Alphino, of all people worrying about his reputation. And at our alma mater, no less. The wonders never cease. You'll understand soon enough. Off we go. I can teleport there. There we go. Here it is, Phenomenon. I expect you've made note of it before. One can hardly miss it. This is the first time you've been here on official business, correct? While most of the space is taken up by the expansive auditoriums, it also houses numerous laboratories, testing grounds for experimental magics, and a host of administrative offices and so forth. As the center of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of aetherological phenomena, hence the name. Though with Aether being a fundamental aspect of nature, its scope expanded to include every conceivable facet of life and even the universe itself. And then, in the 432nd year of the 6th Astral Era, Phenomenon was decreed complete, and the studium officially opened as a place of learning. A long and storied history, it is without question the world's leading authority in aetherology, the arcane, the occult, astromancy, and countless other fields, standing proud as Charlayan's foremost educational institute. Oh my god, these nerds. Where's Justinian? I'm gonna go hang out with him. You always did enjoy giving the grand tour to new students. Do you think Alphino was a tour guide? he was helping people, help people who were about to graduate get into school. Indeed, I've long since lost track of how many times he has recited the same foppish speech, such as his undying love for his old stamping ground. He was in top form back then, youngest entered the studium, graduated with the highest honors in magical arts and aetherology, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. Hold on, you both joined the studium at the same age, yes? And from where I stand, you're equally prodigious scholars. Nice of you to say, but Alphino actually entered half a year before me, nor did I do well enough to graduate with honors. I'm certainly not the studium's most notorious master debate. Alphino the master debater, okay, understandable. In all respects, have I ever been in his shadow? If nothing else, just remember that this was where the legend of Alphino Levior began. We should expect everyone to be fully aware of our recent escapades. Hopefully we'll be somewhat more welcome here than we were at the last stand. I know better than anyone that the adoration the student body has for Alphino, and with a bit of luck, it might work to our advantage. Well, there's no time like the present. First things first, let's look for a scholar, Montish... Can't pronounce that name at all. Hello! Other faculty tend to frequent their offices, but unfortunately for us, he's fond of wandering wheresoever his whims take him. Let's split up and ask the students if they've seen him. I'm going to school in a video game. Why would they do this to me? That was Alphino Levior, wasn't it? The Alphino Levior? And he's with his sister and Master Badessian's granddaughter. This can only mean one thing. An event of epoch-shattering proportions is fast approaching. Spread the word. Okay. I don't know what alumni is so famous for you. Oh, sorry, you said you're looking for the Skalik, yes? Knowing him, he could be anywhere, but Miss Aliapo should have a better idea. Okay. Hello? Oh, hi. Are you lost? Wandering off the street, perhaps? Wait, don't tell me. You're a trainee gleaner, fresh off the guild ship? I'm right, aren't I? Oh, how silly of me. An orientation is in order. Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to Searcher's Meet. Let me start with a question. What is the most important thing you'll find in the studium? Okay. I'm looking forward to it. That's right, books. What's the second most important? Why, that's simple. Everything else. That's what we deal here at Searcher's Meet. Whenever the student or tutors find themselves in need of equipment or materials, they come to us. If we don't have it in our stores, we send the gleaners off to find it. Honestly, you wouldn't believe some of the requests we get. I have Paisa, this tongue of gigantoad that is enough to make your hair stand on end. Which is probably what some of our students are trying to accomplish, and speaking of School of Magic and all. So, newest gleaner, you'll have your work cut out for you, but I think you'll find it quite rewarding. Not a gleaner. That's not. I didn't say. I've not said a single word to you. So you're telling me you're not a gleaner? Yes, that's exactly what you said, isn't it? You're looking for a scholar. I'm afraid we don't have any of those in stock, but I can. Oh, you mean him? He was here, but now he's not. I did speak with him shortly before you arrived, though. He said he was on his way to Maker's Meat. Go back the way you came in, and you'll see it on the opposite side of the entrance. It's a laboratory of sort, home to many rare and expensive curios, not to mention alarmingly frequent accidents. If you lose your way, just follow the blood-curdling screams. Ha! The time it's taken me to tell you all this, the scholar has probably already left. Still like finding him, I have a feeling you'll need it. What is Gleaner? You know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not entirely sure what that job... It's a job. Like, it's something people do for work. It's a type of smart person. Hope he's having fun. I'm gonna talk to Alice, actually. Oh. Damn. You good, man? Oh, man. Okay. Literally, like, ignore, like, gleaning information. They, like, gather things. They gather knowledge from other places, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what they do. Ooh. He's not here. Hello, level-headed student. Yes, the Skullock was here a short while ago. He offered me advice on my current research project. Though we spoke at length, I don't recall him mentioning where he was planning to go next. When we parted ways, he went down the corridor, perhaps to one of the auditoriums. He's there. Is this school uniform? I finally found him.
Ah, I remember you.
I pray we have called you at an opportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
Sorry, saving the world again.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
I need to learn everything about them.
Luckily,
What were they
I know a thing
like?
or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Mine?
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the forum must fulfill?
I don't know. Stuff's getting kind of complicated with, like, you know, ASM and, like, the rejoinings and, like, I don't know. Maybe I never had a grandsire. His research is, if I did, it definitely not.
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
You could tell us, right? Come on.
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried. Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic.
Yeah, luckily that's not going on right now with the end of the world coming, but that's good.
Those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
I really gotta be going. You know, I don't. You guys figure this out. Oh no, no, please, don't put me in school. I don't do well here.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
No!
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into three forms. Two are of the incorporeal sort, the soul and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
Why are you looking at me? Hot in here. No. You know.
The answer is corporeal ether.
I knew it. I got it.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux. In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it. Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
Everybody think.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
Oh wait, I know this one. I actually know this one. Hold on, teacher. Alpha, no, shut the fuck up. Shut up, I got this one.
Seventh Umbral Calamity.
God damn it.
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm. But no one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Sharlayan prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation. Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process. A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace?
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
Hypothetically,
If
maybe.
9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
That's a lot of
Barring
people.
that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea.
Oh.
For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean.
What does this say? Welcome to the...
And our memories drift apart and dissolve.
I have no clue.
Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
Oh no, the lecture's not over.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable. Well, I think that's enough education for today, now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet.
You know those memories that are permanently tied to you, like the one time where you got knocked off the map and died? Yeah, the ones that will never leave me? Yeah, they will never ever leave you even when you die. Even when you're gone forever, you'll just keep those. There's a narrative significance to that that was drawing to my character being like, that I need to be catching right now.
I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend. Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Thank you, you're very nice. What was with your evil laugh, though? What are you planning? Just had a lecture in the main story quest. You've been granted the run of Phenomenon. If you are game, Aliapo would put your artisanry to good use. What does that mean? Carby's getting an education. Good for you, Carby. Oh, that's given me much to mull over. I feel as though we're one step closer to understanding the form's true motives, the mysteries of life itself, for good measure. It's funny, came here with the intent of expressing my gratitude, only to leave more indebted than before. I have a feeling his friendship and support will be a great boon to us in days to come. And on that note, let's head back to the annex. Perhaps on the way, you could better acquaint yourself with Ki Aliapo. As the scholar suggested, I shall findings with her. Good for you, Carby. What is this? What is this? I'm scared. I can't do it. Oh, it's crafters. Let me out. Let me out. I don't want to be with the crafters. I think this is the end of the game. Everything's just going good. Like, what has been bad? We haven't lost any grounds. Palestinians alive. That's nice. Ah, welcome back. From what I hear, your trip to the studium proved most educational. While you were away, I received word from our fellow scions. As expected, news of the warding scales was met with much joy. Preparations are now underway to bring the leadership of the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance together to determine a way forward. Our friends have asked that we bring the scales in our possession to Limsa Lominsa. So the time has come for us to go on the offensive. Too early to say for certain, but that does seem to be the way the winds are blowing. I, for one, can think of no reason to oppose such a plan, but let us see what awaits us on Vilbrand. Let's start by getting the scales out of storage. Give me a hand, would you, Justinian? Oh, a council meeting in Limsa? Have we ever had one of those? This is enough for a whole army. I didn't realize these crates were so heavy. I should complain though. Reacher and the alchemists did great work, put their heart and soul into each and every one of these scales, so you must treat them with the utmost care. Are you not coming with us? As much as I would like to escape the Forum's watchful gaze, I have little choice but to stay behind. We're already on thin ice, and if I, in my capacity as our official representative, were found to be consorting with foreign powers, well, you can imagine how that would go. I shall remain here and do my utmost to avoid ruffling any more feathers as I await word from Master Matoya and our other allies. With luck, we'll soon have good news of our own to share. The tide is about to turn, I can feel it. To Limsa Lominsa. The command room. My favorite expansion location of Endwalker, Limsa. What will we see when we teleport in? What monstrosities? Ah! Fucking... That's kinda cool. Oh, is this ground floor then? I thought that was up top. I guess not. Excuse me. Just told to expect you, as you may or may not be aware, the Admiral is at present entertaining the elder seats here in the Sultana. They're the most powerful women in the world in one room. Do you need a moment to prepare, or shall I show you to them? Make that 4. My apologies for calling you away from Charlene at such short notice. On the contrary, we are honored and grateful, and pleasantly surprised to be joined by such esteemed company. It was only right that a discussion be conducted in person. We are locked in a war of attrition. Our forces struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers. It is only a matter of time before we are overwhelmed. Victory will only be claimed through decisive action, and we have taken the initiative to set the wheels in motion. It's reassuring to learn we are all in accord. But might I ask what your plan entails? It hinges entirely on the warding scales and our ability to utilize their potential to the fullest. During your time in Charlian, the allied nations have been engaged on separate fronts with no end in sight. To make matters worse, a surge in abductions of Kobold, Sahagin, Ixal, and Ananta have given rise to an increasing number of primals as well. But your triumph in Rads at Han has given us cause to hope once more. The time has come to free ourselves of this menace, and it is you, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, who have shown us the way. While the bulk of our forces will continue to hold the Telophoroi at bay, we will dispatch our finest to strike at the enemy's heart, Garlemald. These brave few will be the Ilsabard contingent. To think such progress has been made in such a short a span. Its objectives are twofold. The first is to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. As previously reported, countless Imperial soldiers and civilians have been tempered, robbed of their free will. They serve the Telophoroi's every whim without question. They too are victims. It is our duty to deliver them from their suffering. Not for strategic or political gain, but because it is the right thing to do. But also because it will be pretty cool political gain as well. I do not ask that we set aside the decades of conflict and conquest, that we simply choose to forgive and forget. I ask only that in choosing to remember we do not also forsake our compassion and morality, for without that, there can be no reconciliation, only death without end. Aye, on that we can all agree. Our second objective is the colossal tower that Thancred and Urianger observed in the capital. Though its purpose remains unclear, there's reason to believe the smaller spires are merely a precursor of what's yet to come. Until the Tower of Zot was toppled, we'd failed to make any headway. The same could be said of the Telophoroi. They're certainly in no rush to press further into our lands. I'd wager the spire's primary purpose is to divide us and keep us occupied, while they work towards our annihilation. This would appear to be substantiated by Y'shtol's analysis of the tower's influence on ethereal currents. Based on our observations inside the Tower of Zot, the spires siphon Aether from the land, consuming it to maintain their form. However, they draw forth far more than is required for this task alone. The excess of Aether remains unaccounted for, but we can be sure it is not being harnessed for our benefit. Wouldn't surprise me in the least if it was being redirected to the largest spire in the capital. There's logic in that. Regardless, once we have uncovered the truth, we'll bring their schemes crashing down, along with their infernal towers. That's all well and good. But what would you have us do? I assume it's more than handing over the scales and being on our way? We want you and your scales to join the Ilsabard contingent. Consider it an official request from both the Grand Company of Eorzea and the Eastern Alliance. Do you accept? I got nothing better going on. Let's go to Garlemald for once. Perhaps you should be the one to answer that. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald, for revenge. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald. This is a big moment. Everybody's looking at me. I gotta say something cool. Justinian, especially, I really gotta impress that guy. Oh, fuck. No, I'm just gonna say the first one. Couldn't have put it better myself. Stroller, Thancred, and Urianger have already pledged their support and are on their way to meet the rest of the contingent. They're positive you would come to the same decision as they did. Luckily for all involved, their prediction was correct. Once you've delivered the warding scales to Alamigo, the contingent will embark on its journey to Ilsabard. Raban and Lord Emmerich are overseeing preparations, so I suggest you make yourselves known upon arrival. Pack warm clothing, furs and the like. Without it, the cold will do you in before the Telophoroi so much as draw steel. As for us, we'll keep the enemy busy while you're gone. Not the only ones who can create a diversion. Now go. Safe in the knowledge Eorzea will be as you left it, or better, upon your return. Is that the paladin teacher that I saw in the room there too? I always forget that guy exists because I try and make sure that the paladin storyline is far away from my brain. Let's go to just outside Alamigo. Still upset that I don't have Alamigo as a city. I'm gonna complain about it every single time I step in here. Shit, finally getting to go to Garlemald after all this time. Ah, the Wanderer's return. You've been busy, bringing down a tower and producing the cues of destroying the rest of them. You should be proud. Those warding scales of yours are what's made this whole venture possible. Will you and Lord Emmerich be leading the contingent? Regrettably, no. Our role is to organize the various delegations into a cohesive unit. Once we have seen you all off, it's back to our respective posts. We dare not neglect our duties for too long, lest our defensive efforts fall into disarray. And just between us, there was a fair amount of opposition to the formation of the Ilsabard contingent. The very suggestion that we send some of our finest troops behind enemy lines to render aid unto the Garleans has made me rather unpopular in certain quarters. Can't please them all. Sadly not, though I do my best. Truth be told, I'd much rather be at your side, charging into the fray. Alas, I have battles of my own to fight, where words may serve me better than any blade. I hate to say it, but Lord Emmerich's struggles mirror my own. For the time being, the best we can offer you is the peace of mind from knowing Eorzea is in safe hands. As you fight the good fight in Ilsabard, I and the other commanders will do what we can to convince the naysayers that our cause is just. Thank you, both of you. We meet again. Ordola? Oh, Gaius! Is Gaius leading the charge? Much has occurred since we parted ways in Werlit. But when I gather, the protective talismans you obtained led to the formation of the expeditionary force. I can talk. My contribution on this occasion is but a minor one, that being the information I have shared with Maxima. For the sake of the people of Garlemald, may the fates be on your side. So you're not coming with us? Strange, I thought you'd have a stake in this. I do. The Telophoroi have laid waste to my homeland and enslaved my people. But though every mote of my being cries for vengeance, I cannot be the one to deliver it. My presence alone would place the entire mission in jeopardy. I stand accursed of murdering Emperor Varys and plunging Garlemald into chaos. Were I to travel with the Ilsabard contingent, it would give my countrymen ample cause to question our motive. Conversely, those who believe me innocent may instead celebrate the return of a former legatus and attempt to raise me to a position of leadership, further destabilizing the region and complicating the contingent's mission. Whether I am branded a villain or hailed as a hero, it only hinder your efforts. I did that side mission. Next up is Omega. He's gonna come in and be like, yeah, well, you know, could come with you, but I feel like people would be terrified at a weapon of mass destruction going on. I'd be like, yeah, that's okay, Omega. I'll see you later. You have fun. Alexander? No, he's not coming either. He's staying there. But I will defend it to my dying breath. After the sacrifices my sons and daughters made, I can do no less. I and the government of Werlit intend to offer refuge to those fleeing Garlemald. Should that time come, we will be ready. In light of Gaius' rather unique circumstances, I instead will assume the role of your guide. Though I may have defected for political reasons, my love for Garlemald endures. I would stop at nothing to protect her and her people. Well said, but I ask you to escort our friends inside. You might even bump into an old acquaintance or two, and if I don't see you again ere you depart, may the Fury guide and protect you. All of you. Oh. This is now officially my highest leveled class or job. Oh no, it was already. It was already. I thought I had Reaper at 82 for some reason. It's fine. The members of the Ilsabard contingent are gathered in the Royal Palace. I shall inform them of your arrival, so please make your way inside as soon as you're ready. Is it gonna be people I know? They said it might be people I know. Hold on. What does Gaius have to say? He's the coolest guy here. Gaius, how my countrymen receive you. The cold will not treat you kindly. Underestimate it at your peril. Okay, thank you. He's telling me to take a coat with me. Thank you, Gaius. I will do that. Is Lise coming with?
By the 12.
Pippin. Wait, are these? I know those guys. Oh, excuse me.
Join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
Wait, no, go back to the
As
people.
You can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
I saw the gay bard boys.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilsabard contingent.
There's a scholar guy. I know some of these people. I know some of these. This bard. That's probably white mage. I don't know these two. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know these guys, but this is definitely scholar guy. Pippin from you might know him. You might have heard of him. Thaumaturge people. That's great. Oh, that's the dragoon guy. That's fucking Alberic. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And then fucking Amonelane. And and machinist guy. Oh yeah. Wow. That's great. Look at all these guys. These people are not dressed for Garlemald though. They've got a lot of skin showing for Garlemald.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
I see, just bringing in every fucking character.
Lucia.
It's been like forever.
I come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored
Oh, you
me
are
with the
Gallian.
role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end. We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Look at all these people who are gonna die.
Welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company. Everyone! If I may have your attention.
I should be like, there's so many people. I know a couple of these guys.
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must, I am Arun Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation. Here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer, we shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald.
You're tiny.
To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort.
It's the Bard boys. These the Bard boys.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Oh, that's who you were.
Wait, I know you.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten. Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfield to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me.
I love this.
Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
I'm not feeling a lot of trust right now, to be honest.
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Holy shit, they're duplicating people. What happened to them? They're statues. Who did this?
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Fucking voice acting's great.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. But then again, so are we.
Hi, Lise.
The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest. If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front.
Hi, Pippin.
It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield.
Remember when she was a scion?
From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the avatar of destruction.
Where does that last one come from?
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
I'm so happy that we get to keep teasing just Tola about the Master Matoya thing. It was a bit of a weird thing.
Get a chance to enjoy a good long rest. But until then, Let's give it our all.
That's an Azor Dragoon we got. We got a couple Azor Dragoons. We got 3 of them, if you count me, Astinian, and Alveric here.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require. The 4 high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission. Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature, together with the smiths of Lisa Lamesa.
This is such a cool cutscene, but every single time I look at the people in the background, I just get... like, look at this. It's terrifying. This is scary. What are these fucking... I know it's probably because they want to have a bunch of people in the room and they don't want the fucking performance to tank.
Introduction.
Oh, good.
Lord Emanolaine?
Ah, yes. Emanolaine de Forton, at your service. Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that. But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
I have so much faith in this crew that we've got here. Fancy footwork may be all that stands between us and certain doom.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale Honoroa with my tales of daring do.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of Eorzea.
Fucking stare. Look at this stare.
Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Okay. Oh, are you gonna wait for him?
Would that be the Shinobi of Doma?
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
What the fuck does that mean?
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Huh? Oh! Literally everybody is here. What the fuck? Oh.
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
I should have done Baja before this. God damn it! There's probably Baja dialogue. I'm missing it. I'm missing all of it.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
Remember
For battle
Stormblood?
and blood we come, as the steppe is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach.
Yeah, they're across a bit of water.
But now our thirst for slaughter
Not here.
is slaked. No quarter to the enemy.
Not he. Don't need to do that here.
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Warriors of the Steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
Actually, I did meet these people very briefly.
And the Bosnian resistance.
Okay, that one I didn't do.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities.
I gotta start
Which is
Baja.
fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
That's just... moving.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamigo. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire.
True.
I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald. And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying the simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all. Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial
Where is he?
defector who shared with us countless technological wonders.
He should probably be good for him to be around.
Gaius bloody Baelsar himself is working to help rebuild Werlid, a nation he once conquered. So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. Or at least that they were able to put aside their feelings for the greater good. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
It's a long-ass cutscene, too. Surprised there was no one for this.
Now, let us review our strategy.
What's a greater good? Final Fantasy 14-2. That's what we're looking forward to.
To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range. Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
Glaciers?
From there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities.
Gotta go to Garlemald!
The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So, it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
Something tells me we're gonna lose a couple airships.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
Everyone is here. Like, actually. Holy shit. Oh, I can talk to them all! You fucking bet I'm talking to all of them. Estinian. I don't expect to see the other former Azure Dragoon here, of all places. As he well knows, I'm not one for verbose greetings. Shall instead let our lance do the talking once we're on the battlefield. Then we'll see if the other have been diligent in his training. Yeah, you remember that time? Remember that funny little time where you were going insane with the Nidhogg's eye and I had to strike you down and Albrecht told me to go do that? Remember that? And then we didn't talk about it. We just kind of like decided that wasn't a thing we were going to talk about. That was funny. Hi, Sanson. Prowess has finally been recognized by the Order of the Twin Adder. Actually, Garolo is also here helping us. Whilst his ability as a bard is unmatched, I do worry about his judgment. However, you need not. I shall be keeping a close eye on him, I promise. Bard boys. Can't lie to you, Gabriel. I wasn't entirely for this whole thing when Sensen spoke to me, but it means being your brother-in-arms, then who am I to... what the fuck was that word? Pettifog? Oh, you'd learn something new every day in this game, I swear. Shouldn't be so hard on him, I suppose. This bard unit is quite impressive, really. Yes, one must give credit where credit is due. Rather uncouth for one to do otherwise, after all. Who are you? So many people from so many places, I'm rather out of my element. Regardless, I am a seatsier, and will endeavor to equip myself accordingly. I don't know who you are. Hello, I just finished your quest earlier. Greetings, Gabriel. Time has come for us Marines to show our valor upon the battlefield. All who see us will know of our name and quake before our might. To victory come hells or high water. I think the more classes you have around 50, the more the NPCs show up. Oh, shit. Well, wait. I don't know if I have a Dark Knight representative. Maybe it's only like a Realm Reborn. Come hells or high water. I understand that now. Yeah, because I know... Like, I don't have like an Astro representative. There's no Astrologian. That's Machine. I'll get there. I'm talking to all of them. Till the Empire fell, Garleans were the only ones we was allowed to impose tariffs upon at sea. Weren't easy pickings, but I made myself a pretty gill. Since they've been so generous to me and mine, perhaps it's time I return the favor and give a little something back. Aw, man. God, I gotta see if I missed anything. I'm here representing the Marauders Guild, and it's my time. I skipped through a little bit of that story, I'm gonna be honest. I had a feeling, because I remembered. It's my job to keep the Smiths out of harm's way. Mind you, with them hammers of theirs, they can put up a fair fight themselves. With a bit of luck, this will be over and done with before you know it. When this is all over, you could pay the Axemaster a visit. He still tells all the new recruits by the time you killed Kujata and avenged that boy's parents. I remember it like it was yesterday. Curious Gorge. Yeah, I'm almost at 50 with that. Pippin! Often has father told me of the struggles faced by Alamigo in the days of the occupation, and I too have crossed swords with the Empire on many occasions. Though Garlemald has long been our bitter enemy, her grace is elected to bolster the Ilsebard contingent with members of the Immortal Flames. Dihydrate? Oh shit, have you been sending, forgot I have to be checking that. Oh shit. Oh no. I forgot I have to have that on a different tab. Did you tell me to hydrate? You did. You did do that. You're not scammed, you got it. It doesn't say that's delivered in a certain amount of time or anything. Not a scam at all. We came as quickly as we could follow your example and devastate the Telophoroi with the full extent of our powers. Were it not for your brothers, you see, we will return soon enough. That's an Almaturge Guild. Seems so long ago we were sailing across the Ruby Sea and charging about the Azim Steppe with Serena and the others. Say we're overdue for another adventure. Brings me back memories to see so many familiar faces. Been through so much together. Good times and not so good. Expect Garlemald will be mostly the latter, but I'd like to believe we'll look back on these days more fondly in the years to come. But for that to happen, we'll have to make it out of this alive. Don't you die on me, aye? Okay. Thank you, Lise. So glad I found you. I've for you a letter from Master Hammond. Let's read it together, shall we? Let's see here. I've every confidence that your fish shall bring the Telophoroi to their knees. Should you aspire to any beautiful maidens, sir, both perhaps suited to my paces? Well, maybe. Charming, master. Well, more for me for thinking that letter would contain something actually inspiring. Let's just get this note exists and focus on the battle ahead. Thank you. I did technically level that job, that is true. Led troops in a battle many a time, but never a unit with such a diverse range of talents. When briefed on their capabilities, I expect you could provide additional insight into their strengths and weaknesses, and appreciate any advice you may have. I cast my lot with the populares to bridge the divide between Garlemald and her territories, that all may be united in common cause. But we were disparaged as a radical element, dissenters looking to destabilize the Empire from within. Many friends and even my parents perished in unfortunate accidents. I too would surely have met the same fate had I not defected. Nevertheless, I still dream of equality and peace for us all. As the world itself stands on the brink of collapse, I hold out hope that one day that dream will become reality. There's a lot of people here. Well, if I'd known what a social gathering this would turn out to be, I'd have dressed for the occasion. But this seems the perfect opportunity to mingle with the other guests. Would it be correct in assuming those ladies over yonder are Serena and Sadu of the Steppe? Perhaps I should introduce myself, though. Don't much like the look of that fellow with the enormous axe. I don't know if I would talk to either of them if I were you. Actually, never mind. You should definitely go talk to them on Monolane. You will learn a lot. Well met, Gabriel, well met. 'Twould seem that my machinists have been called upon to serve. A turn of events which, according to my prospectometer, could prove to be quite the opportunity. I shall show the world the full extent of machinist's worth. Of that and more you can be sure of, my friend. Let me have a look at you. A touch nervous to enter the battlefield, perhaps? Well, I shall be out there alongside you as a temple knight serving with your fine van. What the fuck did you just say to me? I had to reread that. I may not look it. I was the Azure Dragoon once upon a time, so you can rest assured I will give all that I have in the coming fight. I certainly won't be shown up by you or Stinian. Well, that's a big... I don't know. Showed up, I think you might be. Serena? Glad to see you well, Gabriel. Grandmother was worried for you. The night I agreed to come hither and join the contingent, the gods sent her a strange dream. 2 suns, one burning red, the other frozen black. Closer they circled, closer and closer. As they danced, the world fell to ruin. In blinding chaos, she spied blackened silhouettes and knew at once that one was yours. Yet we knew not how to interpret this dream, save as a sign that great danger awaits. But whatever lies ahead, I will walk with you, traveler. And walk with me. Care not for the Iron Men or their troubles, just the destiny of the weak to die in ignominy. Even so, I will do as I have agreed. I volunteered to join this band at Serena's request, and if she thinks it a worthy cause, that is reason enough. Though we hail from different tribes, our bond has grown strong of late. She is much better company on a hunt than any of the Steppe's oafish men could dream to be. Speaking of oafish men, it's the little son. With the Mole, champions of the Nadam, and the Dotharal having sent so many here, I had thought to defend the Steppe in their absence. And I'd have done so were it not for my stepbrothers. They urged me to grant our allies the sun's might, that his radiance may deliver them unto victory. Though I must tolerate the presence of this feral Dotharally dog, as first among my brothers, but I cannot fucking read right now, God, I'm sorry! I could do no less than accept this challenge. My deeds will become the stuff of legends. Yeah, I'm sure. You'll do great. Alright, we talk to the actual science. This is extraordinary. To be in such company, the finest our allies have to offer. With comrades such as these, we are bound to succeed, I'm certain of it. We've been part of a joint military operations like this before, and with far greater numbers, but for some reason this feels very different to our previous experiences. Despite having shared little more than introduction, there was already a palpable sense of camaraderie. I was half expecting to find the man who taught me red magic amongst our number, but he's nowhere to be. Yo, where the fuck is Red Magic Man? Suppose he's had his share of unpleasant experiences with the Empire, but so have we all. Perhaps there's some other reason. Well, in any case, I have a feeling I'll see him once this is all over. I'm sure I'll be pleasantly surprised by how much my swordplay has improved since we last met. Blessed are we to have made countless steadfast allies over our journeys. He died? Oh shit, no. Did he die? I haven't done a bread mage little lady quest. No antidotes for poison. No. I didn't bring any antidotes. Ah, shit. Indeed, we are joined today by many new acquaintances who in time shall we come to call out comrades, and mayhap friends. I know everybody here, Norianja. You're the one who doesn't know anybody. Close ties with the scouts of the Eastern Alliance and the various resistance groups, and they're an absolute joy to work with. Thank you for the comment. Besides the delegates assembled here, the Amalja and several other tribes offered to send troops of their own. Fortunately, due to their physiology, many would struggle simply to survive in the harsh climates of Ilsabard. They would also likely prove tempting targets for abduction by the Telefroi. All things considered, they can better aid the cause by bolstering our defenses in Eorzea. With their eagerness to do more has been noted. We few shall have to suffice. Ere we embark, we must distribute the warding scales to our comrades. Care to do the honors? Oh, I gotta talk to everybody again? Alright, Sadu, use your ward. Okay, thank God. We heard it would be cold in Garlemald, so we came prepared. 1 scale for you guys to share. Oh, the talismans. We're to keep these close at all times, yes? I'll see that no one misplaces theirs. Before I forget, I have a message from Ian. In distant lands, in times of strife, together stand, together fight. In darkness shines the light of life. I hope I have done his words justice. Doma, like much of Othard, has been plagued by the towers. Yet while he could not be here, he wished to express his shared conviction. You write that himself? That's great. He and Yugiri labor without rest to unite the people. Where's Gosetsu? Holy shit, I forgot that beautiful character exists. Where is Gosetsu? He needs to come by now. And with their aid, will we keep the enemy at bay. And we of the Steppe and the Eastern Alliance will repay their efforts by ending this war. You Serena. Warding scales for the Ishgardian delegation, I take it. The dreaded talismans, or should they be talisman, would probably require considerably less time and effort to produce if the alchemists of the great work were not so preoccupied with making them look pretty. Oh, okay, really? I was wondering if that was necessary. Many thanks. These talismans may prove to be the deciding factor in the battles to come. I find myself conflicted by this foray into Garlemald, sent by the Empire to infiltrate Ishgard, only to throw in my lot with those whose secrets I was supposed to be stealing. Now I lead a mission to save the countrymen I betrayed. That is doubtless why I was chosen by Lord Aymeric. He would have me put my extensive knowledge and former ties to good use. I would not disappoint him. For the future of Ishgard, Garlemald, and the world at large, I would lead us to victory. You know what I'm excited for? Is the M itself narration. I need to see what that is. For Garlemald, it's his pride and joy. He loved that place. As a set of warding scales, I spy. Not that I would know what they looked like. These are for you. Ah, look at these. Even a layman like me can tell they're bursting with Aether. All the better to fend off the tempering waves? Is that the right term? Anyway, these will give us one less thing to worry about, which just leaves the other mountain of whatever else is waiting for us in Garlemald. Only one way to find out, eh? And nervous or not, I'd watch through all 7 hells if it gave me a chance to put Xenos back in the grave where he belongs. We've come a long way. I'm like, oh yeah, Stormblood. Hey, you've got something for us? Don't fucking steal these. Each person gets one of these. Them scales everyone's been talking about. Pretty little things, ain't they? Reckon they'll be worth a kill or two when this is all over, but we'll hold on to them for now. One more thing. I know what you're all thinking. Why didn't they send Einzar instead? I'm just totally thinking, why didn't they send Einzar? Who the fuck is Einzar? Bugger if I know. All the Admiral and Captain Hilford told me was they needed someone to help safeguard the future. And here I am. Can't say they haven't got a sense of humor. Of course, some of you might be wondering what good a pirate is on dry land, in the middle of the sodden snow of all places. Well, me and my crew will do whatever needs doing. So let's set sail, or however the saying goes on airships. Yes? Check your fucking scales. So these are the famed warding scales. Enough for me and my men, I see. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to travel outside of the Twelveswood. The Elder Seatsier, however, has granted me special permission. She's bid me lend my magics to the people of Garlemald while learning all I can of their ways. In so doing, I will come closer to understanding myself and my place in the world. Or so she says. I say it is past time our allies benefited from the power at a Seatsier's disposal. Some bemoan that we hide our light under a bushel, and I intend to address that criticism. There you go, Maxima. You have a warding scale for me, too. Thank you for this, and for going to such incredible lengths for the sake of my people. Though I have little to offer in return, I would impart some advice, if I may. You have been told by many to wear the cold of Ilsebard, and I cannot stress enough that it is there's no token warning. I will be distributing specially made warming tinctures, courtesy of the Alchemist Guild, but understand that they are no substitute for proper protection. I leave the provisioning of said protection to your discretion. Now, let us proceed to the Alamegan Corridor. While you made your final preparations, I will have the pilots ready for the airship. I cannot speak anymore! Oh my god! Holy shit, we made it outside. I thought it would never happen. This is our last chance to make ready before we set forth. You needn't worry about Urianger and I. We still have what we wore in Garlemald before. Estinian claims to be quite warm and toasty beneath his armor, and since he spent a fair bit of time up north recently as well, I have no reason to doubt his words. Most of the others will be borrowing Grand Company stock. The rest of you could do likewise, I suppose. Provided you're not overly concerned with style. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I wouldn't be seen dead in one of those ridiculous overcoats. True, they do look awful. They look awful. Any Grand Company uniform... I need uniform. Oh my god, my voice. It hates what I'm doing. There has been too much reading. If only I had time to find something to my liking. I'll accept the cry of silence in need of a tailor, I hear. Tataru? There it is. But how? I have my ways, so yes indeed. You thought you could sneak off to Ilsebard without telling me? Ha! Nothing escapes my notice. Why would the shots, like, hiding her face? I know who Tataru is! Now you will wear these garments I made for you, whether you like it or not. You never cease to amaze. But why do you need a new outfit as well? Wait, are you coming with us? What? No, of course not. Silly, it's all in the name of fashion, rather the pursuit of the highest quality fashion. Besides, how can I expect others to wear my creations if I've never worn them myself? Fucking knife. Ah, I did have one other thing to share. Ergmus in Bloomfrieda. I finally returned from assignments in faraway lands. Oh, that's Winbreda's parents. I was like, who? I'll be staying at the Rising Stones for a while to keep an eye on events throughout Eorzea. Still be running things back at headquarters. I was wondering if I could lend a hand in Charlian? Oh, why not? You can keep Crowd company in the Baldessian Annex. So we'd love to have you there. I heard Ergmus in Bloomfrieda did a fine job carrying in our stead when we were lying comatose. Then we turned to the Rising Stones, we've nothing to worry about. My thoughts exactly. Oh, that's the parents of Moonbreda? Or am I thinking of someone else entirely? I have no idea who those people are, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I'm confident you won't go collapsing again, because a certain someone who shall remain nameless is in a position to transport your souls to another world. If anything similarly disastrous were to happen, I'll be well positioned to do something about it. Anyway, I've got a few things to take care of, and then I'll make my way to Charlian. I really do hope that these new clothes are enough to keep you warm in Garlemald. It's not much, but it's the only thing I can do for you, other than pray for your safe return, which I will. Every day. Let's not keep the contingent waiting any longer. Here are your winter willies, handcrafted by yours truly. I'm not wearing this. Thank you, Tataru. I wish we got matching sweaters with the first letter of our name on the front of them. I wish that we could force everybody to wear them. That'd be great. Ooh, there we go. Well, the airship pilot has been sent to meet you. The guy over there. Ah, there he is. Alright, this is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? Solo duty. It's an honor to finally meet you. We of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of the expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there's aught we might do to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. If you're ready to depart, I will ready the engines. Oh shit. Several cutscenes. Oh god. This will be big. Alright. This is the last part of this stream I'm doing, or else my voice might go entirely. It might just go away. Might go away in the middle of the stream. Do we finally get to put away all this fucking fog on the map? God damn it.
Ilsebard, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
True.
On the outskirts of the imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius.
Look at these guys.
The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Ironworks people put fucking flames on everything. A monolane. Everybody's got new outfits.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which
Who?
comprises the bulk of their number.
Who the fuck?
However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
Maybe they're just getting along.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Why the fuck are you here? I love that you are, but goddammit.
Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Once the scouts have
Talking
finished their
about.
preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most.
I am both friends, you know how it is.
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Okay. I'll do that. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot. What do you got going on, Thancred? What are you doing? Ooh. That's a costume change.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Istola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right, once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's Magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand.
Well, that's a huge security breach. You fucking idiots, they left that in.
Stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Of course he does, it's Thancred.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Very well. I wish you the best of luck.
But do we play as Thancred? Do I have a stealth mission? Am I shooting sleep darts at people? In the coming battle, you will fight as Thancred. Sort pet op. I mean, that's not what I would call him, but that's okay. Oh shit, I have a fucking silent takedown. Delivers an attack that neutralizes Imperial soldiers when the target is Magitech weaponry. A guard dog delivers an attack. Ooh. Okay, so only use that on people. That's a damage mitigation. Oh, okay, so I use this for dogs. People, dogs. Can't do the Magitech though. We just have to make your presence making it possible for most enemies to attack you and increases movement speed. Cannot be cast while in combat. Okay. Okay. Assuming there's nothing else you wish to confirm, may we commence the mission as soon as you're ready. No. Let's just go.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this. So
Stealth
let's make
mission.
It count.
Stealth. I am stealthy. We gotta be very good. So actual fucking stealth mission in this game. Are you kidding me? Hold on. We go. Wow. Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You won't turn over here. You won't turn. Kill him. Oh, I have to be hidden for this. Okay. Understandable. I'm really good at stealth. How far is there? To neutralize the tempered. Oh, okay. This one here. Hold on. I'll wait for the cooldown. Come here. Give me this. Fucking Metal Gear Solid. Where am I going now? I'm going to the back. Let's keep quiet for now. Okay. I'm just gonna get this on cooldown, you know, beat people up while I can. Do they wake back up? It doesn't look like they do. Excuse me. Okay, so I can't do anything about the robots. Deactivate to go further in. Must have been the wind. Yes. Okay, how do I do this? Don't turn. Ooh. Hehehehe. I am stealthy. I mean, we got guard dogs, eh? Now he's hiding. Sitting up. Luckily, I've come prepared. This one. Bah. Holy shit! This is a big fucking mission. I thought this would have been something else entirely. What happens if I get caught? Oh, I can't take these guys out. I can't take that one out at least. Take you out though. There's a wall, right? Oh shit, you can't see me.
Spotted.
Damn it. Don't alarm. Shit, really? You set the Joe and have to roll doubles to exit. Okay. Alright. Oh no, my threat awareness. I fucked up once. Okay. Hide and send word. I'm hiding.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
This is Thancred.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned.
This is Thancred. Is that
Head
where
to the
that's
control
from?
terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Oh man.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
I don't trust that slasher. Oh man, come on. In any other stealth game, this would be like to avoid the gate. You know, you jump up, you go over. Go away. Thank you. Where am I going? Over there? Fuck, this is a lot. This cool mission though. Listening to a razor wire while you do this, that's great. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just went past. I don't have to kill everyone. Sorry, incapacitate. I'm killing nobody. Nah. Yeah. I am going to incapacitate everybody at this rate, though. Slasher, no. Guard. There's a guard there. Guard here. Shit, it's a guard. Die. Oh shit, it hits a robot. Damn it. It's okay. Oh, I have to kill it fast enough? Ah, come on, Thancred, come on! I hate these stupid you do no damage. No damage going on here. The slasher. Gotta be careful the fucking slasher. I wish I could just kill it. I wish I could just fucking kill it. Oh shit, it's coming this way. Go around. I like how it doesn't notice the bodies, that's good. Okay. So dog. Take care of the dog. Get this guy. Get the controls quickly, 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 quickly. The control terminal is just between the giant fucking robots. How do I do this? How is this done? Now's my time to strike. Oh shit. Whew. I did it. Thancred over here. No, I want to keep going. Keep pushing through. Should have taken a lockpick. Okay, we're good. That was interesting. The stealth mission of this game works really weird. I liked it though. Should go quick though, because all their match tech is down.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
It's like bugbears, you know? They're big, but somehow they're stealthy. Who knows? A few moments later, at the rear of the ill-supplied contingent supply caravan. Look at the gangs out here. Overtaking Garlemald with the boys.
The blizzard's beginning to clear.
The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but...
Excuse me.
Wait! Something's coming!
The fucking predator? What the hell is this? Dog?
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Alright then. Oh yes, there's the undraw. I think that they added the Endwalker, like the special like take out and put away emotes. In the coming battle, you will fight as you.
Fighters, protect the others.
Oh shit, it's the guys. They're out. They're actually out in the fight too. Holy shit. Not expecting that. Okay, I can't draw aggro. Provoke. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Oh wait. That's a button. Where am I actually needed? Okay, that's not actually a playable area over there. Okay. Not, it's fine. They're fine. Anybody wanna help your boy Gabriel out with a couple of these?
A brief respite, but stay alert. Keep the carriages safe.
Oh, we can actually move forward? Yeah. Alpha no. Buddy.
What impeccable timing! Fear not, friends! The savior of Ishgard is here!
Thank you, Monolane. Who is it? Okay, fine. I'll help the healers first. I just gotta find out who they are. You think I just know everybody here? We good? This is pretty neat. I like this.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger.
Yeah, they're figuring it out.
We'll hold the line.
Thank you, Monolane. I think you should know everyone here. I know a couple of them.
We're the only ones still struggling.
Yeah, appears that way.
Time we put our backs into it then.
Alright. That's weird. Look, I'm helping the healer out. I'm doing what you want.
For a good scrap.
Look at this. Serpent Conjurer. Oh, there's another one. Oh shit, they made more. Stop. Stop. No, none of that. There you go. There he is. It's interesting to see characters from the job stories that I actually liked too. I'll get in the way of it. Hey guys. Oh, got wings out a little late, but it's fine. We got this. We got this. No chance. No arm's length. I don't need it. I was gonna stop it with just my entire body, but you know, I saw the guy's got in the way. That's what happened. Oh shit. Good job.
We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
I'm at the front. I'm at the front. Is this not north? Is this not it? Or you mean like go forward? Okay. You meant a further front. Meanwhile, on the front line, everything's probably going fine up there. New music, I think. Makes me so happy. That's sound about Urianger putting the enemy to sleep and then it just fucking full on like through the bottom of the jaw. I took him out.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young chargers would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
Stardiver. Just blows him up. Lise. You're a relevant character again.
That's Fagilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
Hello. I'm here. Let me kill them.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
I mean, subdue them. Yes. I just love the subtle animation change.
Come on. Let's show them what we're made of.
I love that Pippin uses Raban's old blade two-handed. Pippin in the Dark Knight stance too. Hello.
We have them now. Forward.
Easy. Oh my god, okay, sorry.
Right.
Oh, it's around me. That's it. AoE around me. That makes sense. Wait, Lise, hold on. Come back. Come here. Oh wait, they're not gonna follow me. Pippin? What do you got? The fuck is that?
As a raging bull!
Hold on, I got this one. Pippin, can you help me? Thank you. There's a stack marker over there? I can't get over there. What are they doing mechanics without me? The hell? I put on arm's length on accident. Oh, hello. Do you talk? Can I stun you?
Do not fall
can't.
behind.
Giga Tempest. I saw it. I kind of want to get it, but it's also a lot. Hey, yeah. This doesn't seem like a fair fight for you. They're just all beating you up. The entire fucking alliance is in a line just beating you up. You guys spread, I'm gonna be over here. It's really not noticeable. It's not, but like that site doesn't need to be. I keep forgetting to use my ooh. This is a
Is everyone all right?
reinforcements. Oh man. Okay. Are we gonna take you down in this fight? Whoops. Thank you. Sarah, no, did look a little low. Who was that? Magni. Okay. Don't do that. I just like that there's actually one that looks better than the like. Stop throwing out mechanics at me. I don't need this. Stop that. Die already. Come on. No, there's more. At least everyone else is having fun. Or Sadu. That's what matters. Is that a healer? Absolutely not. Oh. Oh yeah, this move. I'm defending it. Okay. Ooh. It's a conjurer.
Tremble before the sun.
Everyone's doing a lot of things. This is very busy.
May your screams fill the air!
Shit, they get a countdown? Are we done? Did we kill them? Oh my god, they're dead. Whew. We made it. We got through it. I didn't even have a voice line. That's how unimportant you are. Get out of here.
A worthy adversary.
Sadu leveled up? What's that?
Rest, recover,
What?
reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again to the death.
No, we won't, Sadu.
Sadu had tune.
What the fuck is this level up music playing?
That was the last of it. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan?
Ba.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Looks lovely. Xenos have anything to say about this?
So cold and unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain.
Oh, we did interrupt your narration. I'm sorry, Emmett. I'm sorry.
800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here.
It's not a highway.
Bested by the Kavosi after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes.
Still cars? like normal cars.
In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth. Freezing, hungry, desperate, hated. The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solace single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution.
Thank you, Emmett. Thank you, Emmett, for monstrosities.
How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself,
To pat himself on the back.
far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed. Bitterly so.
Now, is that a dungeon? Or is that going to be a trial? Or both?
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
That's what's the most important.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
What the fuck is this aetherite? Oh, hi. Imperial nuisance. I'll just attune to this. So, the locks, huh? Oh, I was about to say, what? Why? Alright, so we've got a zone to explore for Garlemald then. That's neat. I'm very interested in seeing what this is gonna be like, but I am probably gonna have to end right there because my voice is killing me. This has been a very, very interesting stream. I'm very excited to see where this is going, actually making the push into Garlemald this early. I have no idea what we're gonna do in this expansion, in what order. Like, early Shadowbringers sets out like, oh yeah, you have 5 Light Wardens, we're gonna go beat them up. And it's like, alright, cool, I know what my progress is. But this one, it's like, It's like, oh, we're gonna take down the towers. No, we're not gonna take down the towers. We're gonna go to Ilsbard. But the towers are still there. But like, they'll deal with it? I don't know. So yeah, we'll see where this takes us next time. Probably on Friday, I think. Assuming that my voice exists by then too. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming by. I'll see you then. Bye.